Welcome to Coffee and Concepts. Today, we're kicking things off with one of the most important questions we can ask. What is philosophy really? And maybe more importantly, why you're probably already doing it without even realizing it. Let's start with the basics. The word philosophy comes from the Greek philo, love, and sophia, wisdom. So at its root, philosophy is the love of wisdom. Beautiful, right? But what does that actually mean in practice? Philosophy is not just about memorizing quotes from long-dead thinkers. It's a way of thinking, of questioning assumptions, examining beliefs, and trying to make sense of the world and our place in it. So if you've ever asked, why are we here? Or what's the right thing to do? Or how do I know what's real? Congratulations, you've done philosophy. Philosophy can be grouped into several major branches. 1. Metaphysics. This is the study of reality. What exists? What is time? Do we have free will? 2. Epistemology. This is about knowledge. How do we know what we know? What counts as truth? 53. Ethics, morality, right and wrong. How should we live? What is a good life? 4. Logic, the rules of reasoning. How can we argue well? How do we avoid fallacies? 5. Aesthetics, the philosophy of art and beauty. What is beauty? What makes something art? You don't need a degree or a bookshelf full of Plato to be a philosopher. Let's look at how philosophy shows up in everyday life. If you get into a disagreement with a friend about whether it's okay to lie, to spare someone's feelings, and you weigh pros and cons and reflect on values, that's ethics. If you're scrolling through your feed and wonder whether that viral photo is real or AI generated, that's epistemology. If you're watching a sci-fi movie and wonder, could we really be living in a simulation? That's metaphysics. If you wonder whether a modern art piece is really art or just paint on canvas, that's aesthetics. Philosophy is built into how we make decisions, how we think critically, how we communicate, and how we seek meaning. In that sense, it's not just for academics or intellectuals, it's for everyone, including you. Why does this matter? Why should we care? In a world overloaded with information, philosophy teaches us how to slow down, reflect, and think clearly. It helps us ask better questions, and better questions lead to better answers. Think about major debates today: climate change, AI, free speech, identity, justice. These aren't just political or scientific questions, they're philosophical. They ask us to consider values, consequences, and what it means to live well together. Even something as simple as choosing a career invites philosophical questions. You might ask, what do I enjoy? What am I good at? But a deeper question is, what kind of life do I want to live? Even grief and loss bring philosophical inquiry. When we lose someone, we often wrestle with the meaning of life, of suffering, of what comes after. Philosophy is there in our highest joys and deepest sorrows. It gives us tools to process, reflect, and grow. Let's check out some of the big questions that have fascinated thinkers for centuries. Can we know anything for certain? Descartes, what is justice? Plato, what is the good life? Aristotle, if God is all-powerful and good, why is there evil? Augustine, what does it mean to exist? Heidegger, what is consciousness? Contemporary philosophy. These questions don't have easy answers, but the act of exploring them, that's where the value lies. That's the philosophical mindset: curiosity, humility, and persistence. Philosophy is not about having all the answers. It's about inquiry. So where do you start? Here are a few ways. 1. Ask why. Don't settle for surface-level answers. Dig deeper. 2. Read and watch. Explore ideas from diverse thinkers, from the ancients to modern minds. 3. Talk it out. Philosophy is a dialogue. Find people to bounce ideas with. 4. Write it down. Journaling your thoughts helps clarify them. 5. Stay open. Be willing to challenge your beliefs and update them. Next time you're deep in thought while sipping your morning brew, remember, you're not just drinking coffee, you're doing philosophy. And that's what this channel is all about. Stay curious, stay thoughtful.